The annual Coral Bloom Festival brought a kaleidoscope of colors to the coastal village. Lanterns shaped like glowing jellyfish bobbed above the bustling stalls, and the air hummed with soft music and the scent of salt. Raju, 6, and Priya, 5, sat with their Papa Hari near the water's edge, watching the last sliver of sun dip below the horizon. Rio, their loyal dog, dozed peacefully beside them, and Mithu the parrot was unusually quiet, simply observing the shimmering sea. "The ocean feels different tonight," Raju murmured, his gaze reflective as he watched the gentle lapping of the waves. The sea, usually a vibrant blue, seemed to hold a deeper, more thoughtful hue, almost as if it were contemplating a quiet transformation. Papa Hari, sensing their wonder, smiled. "The ocean has its own rhythms, children. Sometimes it takes a long time for big changes to become visible. It needs patience, just like a tiny seed growing into a grand tree." As twilight deepened, a faint rhythmic pulsing began to emanate from beneath the waves. It wasn't loud, but a soft, steady glow, like a heartbeat from the depths. It was a sign, a whisper from the ocean and underwater world. Raju and Priya exchanged a look of quiet curiosity. "What's that light?" Priya whispered, her voice barely audible over the distant festival murmurs. The light was mysterious, but not scary, beckoning with a gentle patience. Rio lifted his head, his ears perked, a soft whine escaping him. Mithu, intrigued, flew to Raju's shoulder, peering intently at the shimmering water. The light continued to pulse, slowly drifting closer. It was a cluster of iridescent, almost transparent bubbles, each containing a tiny glowing speck. They moved with immense patience, seemingly guided by an unseen current. This was a hint of a secret discovery, something that had been quietly working beneath the surface for a long time. Raju felt a surge of empathy. The bubbles seemed fragile, yet determined. He thought of all the times they had waited patiently for something, like a flower to bloom or a cake to bake. The cluster of bubbles finally reached the shallow waters near the shore, settling gently on the sand. The festival lights cast a soft glow upon them, revealing the tiny specks within. They weren't just specks. They were miniature, dormant coral polyps, each holding a tiny, almost imperceptible spark of life. "They're so small," Priya breathed, her eyes wide with wonder. "And they're glowing." Papa Hari, his eyes twinkling, knelt beside them. "These are young coral spirits, children. They've been waiting deep below for the perfect moment, carrying the essence of our ancient reefs. Their journey is long, and it requires great patience." He emphasized the slow, reflective nature of growth. Raju understood. This was the ocean's way of showing its gratitude for the festival, for the care people showed the sea. It was a reminder of the quiet, enduring power of nature. A quiet transformation unfolding right before their eyes. With patience and kindness, Raju and Priya carefully observed the glowing coral polyps. They didn't touch them, knowing these were delicate messengers from the ocean and underwater world. They simply sat, absorbing the serene moment, sending calm, appreciative thoughts towards the sea. Rio lay down, his tail making gentle thuds on the sand. Mithu chirped a soft, melodious tune. As they watched, a truly dreamy transformation began. The tiny coral polyps, imbued with the festival's warmth and the children's quiet gratitude, began to slowly, ever so slowly, unfurl. Their glowing sparks brightened, and delicate, feathery tentacles stretched outwards, pulsing with soft light. The sand around them began to subtly shift, taking on a faint pearlescent sheen. The quiet transformation continued, patiently, over the next few minutes, as the festival lights shimmered above. The tiny polyps formed miniature, glowing clusters, their collective light illuminating the shallow water. It was a breathtaking sight, a living jewel born from the depths, showcasing the ocean's enduring patience and its capacity for renewal. A gentle wave, as if acknowledging their presence, softly washed over the newly forming coral, then receded. The glowing cluster now seemed rooted, steadily radiating its soft light. The ocean and underwater world had shared its silent magic, a subtle gift to the festival. Raju and Priya felt a deep sense of peace and a profound gratitude for witnessing such a beautiful, patient unfolding. Papa Hari smiled, a knowing look in his eyes. The festival was not just about celebration. It was about connection, about understanding the quiet miracles of the world. Later, snuggled deep in their beds, the distant sounds of the Coral Bloom Festival were a gentle hum. Raju closed his eyes, imagining the glowing coral, patiently growing. Priya hugged her teddy bear tight, feeling the warmth of their shared gratitude and the quiet magic of the sea. Rio let out a contented sigh, dreaming of shimmering reefs. Mitu gave a tiny, sleepy chirp, then tucked his head under his wing. Filled with the warmth of family love, the wonder of their quiet transformation witnessed, and the peaceful feeling of gratitude and patience rewarded, Raju, Priya, Rio, and Mitu drifted peacefully to sleep, their dreams filled with the gentle shimmers of the ocean's hidden gardens.